Kia ora. I'm Shane Vink from Te Whānau Pūtahi. We just would like to explain some of the history of this place and our journey with Central Baptist Church. About 27 years ago we started programs at Central Baptist. We were bussing in people from Fairfield and we had a community meal, we had kids club. It was going really well, but it got to the point where we needed to come out into Fairfield. Someone found this little scout hall at the end of 37 Oxford Street and the church was able to purchase it and we were able to start. In 1994 we had our launch. We launched Te Whānau Pūtahi as it is today. A lot of things have changed around here since then. About 11 years ago we put on the kitchen. We made it into a commercial kitchen. Before that it wasn't functioning as that, and that was a great extension to our work. We also built an extension to the childcare and we built an upstairs room that we're able to use for meetings and for youth hangouts and all that kind of thing. 7 years ago Niti left and she'd been here right from the very beginning and had carried this vision and built it up to what it is today. When Niti left after that we needed to refresh some of the programs. Some of them had just got a little bit old and a bit tired, and then we started up a community meal for the community. We realised that food insecurity was a bit of an issue. Some of the kids were coming to us hungry on a Wednesday, and so we decided to put a meal on for the community, and that's been going really well ever since our kai time. We stand on the shoulders of those that have gone before us. We've been out here doing this for quite a long time now, for over 20 years. People know us for what we do, you know, with our childcare, with our community space and the church that we also run on a Sunday. We'd really like to thank the team that are involved here. Many of them are from Central Baptist Church and that's fantastic. We've also got other churches involved, but many come from there and serve on a Wednesday night. And they do the dishes and just make the meal happen, which is really cool.
So I've been over here at Te Whānau Pūtahi for about 6 years now. And I came over here after being involved with Central Baptist as the children's pastor there. The thing that attracted me to this work here was the fact that we're working with a community that needed some extra help. Some of their lives are not easy. Sometimes life can be a real struggle. Some of the kids that I've seen come through in the last 6 years, they've gone on to school. We've had reports back from school to say that they've come in, they've been ready, they've been willing and they've been able to learn. I've now got children coming back as adults, either working as staff in the centre or have come here on their practicum as they've been doing early childhood studies. A number of inquiries I've had lately have been from grandparents or parents who have come back here saying, I remember coming here as a child, or I sent my children here as children. It's been a foundational part of their early learning and their growing up, and so they want the same for their children now.
I first got involved with Te Whānau Pūtahi when I was 1 year old. My whānau moved over with the crew that came over to set up Te Whānau. Coming over when I was a young child, my engagement and involvement with Te Whānau Pūtahi has changed and evolved over the years. I first began by just coming and being engaged with the church services and our community meals, our summer camps, and just get engaged mainly on Sundays. As I grew older, I started getting involved with helping running our holiday programs, our community camps. At one point I was employed as the Sunday school and kids club tutor. When I started down my path of teaching, I chose Te Whānau Pūtahi as my home centre. So I studied through here and then in turn from that got a job as a qualified teacher here. And then in the last few years I've now changed roles to being the youth pastor at Central Baptist, which also looks after the youth here at Te Whānau Pūtahi. So one of the other things I'm involved in is our kai time. Kai time's been running for about 3 to 4 years, and in the last few years I've come over every week and I've helped out with that, whether that be cooking some of the meals, hanging out with the community, and also building connections with our community young people and doing little programs with them or just helping serve the community.
I've been with TWP for 18 years. My children were coming here to the centre. I didn't know that they also ran a church here. I wasn't really involved with it in that time. And I was still on my own journey, doing my own things. But along the years that we passed, I got to meet Shane. Last year, I were out in Waihere, Christian camp. I decided to go along just to help out in the kitchen. Shane said they were going to the pools to get baptised. So I decided, oh yeah, I'll come down and sit in and watch what you're going to do. And Shane always said to me, one day when you're ready. When I got there, I was just sitting there and something struck me. I don't know, it was just like, it's your time. Everybody had shiny faces. And I was thinking, oh gosh, I was so jealous seeing it. I don't know if it was just me, my mind playing tricks on me, but something was pushing me there. And so I decided to go over and get baptised. This is where my whole life just changed. It's good. Didn't have any more burdens in my soul. My head was clear. My whole lifestyle just changed from that. This is how I got to know the Lord. The Lord just wants me to go out there and work with the community. I love cooking, I love doing it for the community. That's what keeps me going. And I'm so grateful that my whole life has changed and put my whole self to the Lord. I'm so blessed that Jesus is with me now.
The long game had to start somewhere, and we used to bus people here to Central Baptist. We have decided we're going to come out here once a month to Ulster Street and grow our programs, because we're feeding people in Fairfield and we've been doing that for a while, but a lot of our community have actually moved into this street now with all the emergency housing down here. The press think this is actually Struggle Street. We see this as an opportunity for us to get involved. So you can join us once a month, come down, and we'd love to see you down here.